starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and support. I do want to mention that at least for the month of March, the readings are going to be different. I've been guided to change it up a bit. So you're going to see a different type of, not style, but what I'm going to be channeling is going to be different than what I've been doing in my past readings. All right. So I will be doing it in this manner until I am called to change it up again. I also want to mention that I've launched my memberships on my website. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of like where you get the exclusive content on Patreon, but I created my own Patreon type stuff on my own domain because I prefer having control of everything, and it's going to be a little better than Patreon. There's going to be a lot more things that I get to do there, to include live sessions with members that I'm not going to do on YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover in my lives there. So that's a big perk for some of the membership tiers. There are plenty to choose from. Again, I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. If you want to hop on that, check the description box below. I will have a link to take you straight to the membership plan so you can review them. Again, it's like exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else. So it's also going to help supplement these readings, okay? Let's see. Yeah, if you go to capellawellness.com, you're going to be able to see the link right there to go check on what membership tiers I have. I also want to wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful month of March. It's a magical month, guys. Take advantage of these energies, all right? I hope you have a wonderful, transformational, inspirational week and month of March. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. How's it going? I hope everything is going well with you today. I send you many, many blessings and much, much love for this week and the weekend ahead. All right, Cancer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, what the current situation is, what the obstacle is with this situation that you need to overcome, and what the lesson your learning is with regards to this situation. All right. And then we're going to get guidance from Spirit to see how you can best navigate this situation. And then we're going to see what's going on with your love stuff. Okay. So Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is the current situation with Cancer? There it is. We have 3 of Cups. Okay. So, Cancer, it looks like things are turning around for you, which is wonderful. What's going on with you now is you're having a lot more fun. You're focusing on your well-being and your healing of well-being. You are spending more time with friends. You are doing more things for yourself if you're not spending more time with friends. You are starting to enjoy life. You're celebrating life here. Maybe this is kind of weird. I'm getting this for somebody. You're going more to social events. You are, I'm hearing not being a hermit. This is for somebody, not for all of you. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. But keep your unhealthy ego at the door, and you got to be honest with yourself, right? You know your story better than anybody. So it looks like, yeah, some of you are getting out of hermit mode, and I'm hearing you're just going out there to live life and say, you know what, I don't have to be in this, salty mood or sulky mood. That's kind of 5 of Cups energy. There's more to life than just what's going on around me. I have to go out and explore the world because I see 3 here. I'm seeing 3 of Wands also with expansion, exploration. Going out there and seeing what else is there and understanding that there's more to life, that, life wasn't meant to be lived down in the dumps or being all in this energy where it's like a woe is me type of thing. Also, like Five of Pentacles, you're going out there and saying, I'm going to have some fun. All right. And this is helping to raise your vibration. All right. There could even be something here where you're overcoming these third party situations where you're having other people bring you down, or you're having what's going on in the world bring you down, or you're having some issue with a job or something like that bring you down. But it seems like you're really elevating your vibration here. And this is lifting your spirits. This is boosting your self-esteem. Again, when you're in the Three of Cups energy, this is a blissful, happy, joyful card. And when you are going out there having fun and celebrating life, it changes your perspective, right? And it changes things. And you're saying, oh my gosh, I was actually the one who was keeping myself from being in these energies. And what's interesting is we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And there's victory, success here. Apparently, with the Six of Wands, you're coming out of this conflict. Especially some of you may have been self-sabotaging, right? You have been dealing with other stuff. You moved away from, like I said, getting into these challenges with regards to people who are bringing you down, or you thinking that life isn't going to amount to anything, or it's not going to get any better. But when you start to realize that you are responsible for your well-being and your happiness, which is what I've said for, I often talk about that. You're starting to see this more. There's also a recovery. Maybe for some of you, you're feeling a lot more lively because you've recovered from an illness, or, a very low vibrational situation, a toxic relationship, people who were like, continuing to come after you and vying for your attention, and like, cancer, 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 I need you for this, I need you for that. And you're like, nope, you're guiding on your horse here, and you're just riding off into your own sunset and saying, I'm going to do my own thing. This is what I'm going to focus on in my life. I'm going to elevate my vibration. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And there is, this has been a very challenging thing for some of you, because for a while you've kind of been in this funk, and it's like, now I'm finally starting to realize, if I don't do something about this, I'm going to continue to be in these lower vibrational energies. So congratulations, Cancer. I'm so proud of you. There's great success here with you, really, again, elevating your vibration and boosting your self-esteem. This is a major milestone for you, because for a while you may have very well thought that the reason why you were going through what you were going through was because of other people, or maybe it was a curse or something like that, until you really understood. As I said before, you are now understanding you are ultimately responsible for your happiness. I'm also getting, for another group of you, there is a celebration coming. And guys, this card has been coming up a lot. If you haven't checked your moon, rising, Venus, and north node signs, I highly recommend that you do, if you don't do that already. Because here's the thing, if you haven't heard me say this before, sometimes your moon is stronger, sometimes your Venus is stronger, right? Because sometimes you watch a reading and it doesn't resonate if you're looking at your sun sign. You look at your Venus sign, oh, that resonates more. But again, it gives you an overall picture. And this has been coming up lately for almost all the signs. So we'll see what the other water signs get. But there's something to celebrate about. Others of you, there's a reconciliation here. There's a reunion with someone. Now my guys are telling me there might be a word of caution with this, depending on the situation. But I'll get to that later. However, because there is the Six of Wands here, okay, I'm hearing that for others of you, you're reconciling with someone. You're coming into union. You may be invited out on a date to an event, and there's going to be some talks. I'm hearing heart-to-heart conversations. You guys are going to be, for those of you who've done a lot of the inner work and you have been pushing through with this journey, you guys are going to celebrate. I'm hearing cheers. It's like clinking of glasses. You guys are going to be celebrating how much you have overcome, how much your love has grown, how much you have ascended and you have changed for the better. It's like with this Three of Cups, this trinity here, right? Aligning your mind, body, and soul, and understanding that that has to work together in order for you to be in this high vibrational state. So it's like you're coming together with somebody at this party, event, a birthday, maybe being invited to a wedding. I don't know. There's some sort of invitation here, a date, night, whatever this is. Um, Spirit wants you to take this person up on their offer for this, because there's a lot to celebrate here again. And um, there is a situation here where you're really going to be proud of yourself for pushing through with your journey, for overcoming disappointment, like Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles energy, that type of thing. You are it's like God is rewarding you with this event here, with this reunion, with whatever is going to go on here with this date, because you're going to realize, oh my gosh, I never thought the day would come where I would either reunite with this person or I would reconcile with this person, whatever this is for you. It could be with a friend, right? It could be with a family member, a sibling. It depends. It's all different for everybody. It could be your counterpart, all right, a soulmate. But this event is really going to not only just lift your spirits, but it's going to help you to see, again, with the reward, I really pushed through. And now God is like, it's time for you to reap your rewards. I'm hearing it's time for you to celebrate more, because you have really gone through a lot of trials and tribulations and disappointments and all these things. And it's now time for you to have a lot more fun. Some of you, maybe it's been a little bit lackluster uh, with regards to your life. Maybe it's been a little bit boring, a little bit mundane, like Four of Cups, but you've been trudging through. And now your life is going to change. And I'm seeing the sun with this also, and there's going to be a lot more fun times coming for you. And again, with this Six of Wands, again, overcoming these challenges and misunderstandings of things, which is why I talked about heart-to-heart conversations, because now whoever's coming your way has built up a lot of self-esteem, courage, and confidence to come forward to reconcile with you. Again, it's a major milestone, because maybe you've been waiting for this reconciliation, this reunion, and to actually be able to have the platform or the opportunity to talk to each other about things. And when I talked about celebrating the successes of overcoming, the challenges and the battles that you've been through, again, it's been a long road. You've been through disappointments and all these other things, but you're coming out victorious with this. And with this person coming, it's like, I'm ready to go through this very rewarding event. And now I'm going to have the courage and confidence to come forward and invite Cancer out to a date, to an event, whatever this is. And I'm going to have the strength and courage and confidence to reconcile. There's like forgiveness here, apologies, a lot of talking will be done here. And another thing that I'm also getting, if you have a business or if you're working hard towards something, there's recognition for your efforts coming your way. It could be even with a job, a promotion or something. This is cause to celebrate. You have really passed your tests, I'm hearing. You guys, some of you are going to be, you are now going to be really fully recognized for what you've been doing. This is also a recognition from God for you sticking through with your life's purpose and your mission. And if you have a business, with not giving into the disappointments, because that might have been also lackluster, a little bit slow, that type of thing, but there is a victory here regardless. And what's after this is the Nine of Cups. See, again, living the good life, cause for celebration, recognition, wishes coming true. There's a lot to celebrate here, because a lot of you have overcome a lot of things. Okay, and for those of you who are now starting to doing things for yourself, being happier, and choosing things that are going to make you a lot more lively or feel a lot more high vibrational, you're going after your Nine of Cups. You are, again, doing things that bring you emotional fulfillment. And there's going to be, going forward, you're now going to be living more of a happier fuller life here with this Nine of Cups. And yeah, for some of you, there's a wish coming true, especially if you've been wanting your business to take off, or for things to improve with your business or whatever project you're working on. If you've been wanting to reconcile with a family member, a friend, a sibling, your counterpart, you've been hoping and wishing for this, but you've been still dedicated to your path and focusing on the task at hand, so you don't get off track and start go falling into despair type of thing. All right. They want me to see what's after that. Yeah, see, Four of Pentacles. Overcoming the need to like stay stagnant or resisting change, really seeing things clearly and understanding that your life needs to be a lot more solid and stable. You're understanding what truly is of value, and that what is of value is your emotional happiness. Like I said, taking responsibility for your actions and your life's choices and saying, you know what? I have to value my happiness more. I have to value myself more, my healing of well-being, my health, my vitality, that thing. And yeah, see the Nine of Wands, the test of faith here. It's like I have to persevere, and I have to stick true to my convictions and what it is that I'm actually valuing with regards to what's going to make me happy. Oh my gosh. Tower at the top of the deck. See, either you had a tower moment recently, Cancer, that pushed you into getting into Three of Cups more, again, celebrating life and doing fun things for yourself, overcoming those challenges, or this tower moment is now coming in to get you there. It depends on your situation, okay? It could be it's very different for everybody. So either, apparently, I'm hearing for some of you, this has already happened, that this, God said, you know what, I'm pushing all of this stuff out that is not serving you, Cancer. It's now really time for you to get on your path, and it's time for you to start living again. It's time for you to start being happy. And now that this funk stuff, this old stuff, this low vibrational stuff has been pushed out, that you now have room for the new to come in, right? These tower moments happen when God sees that we're still not on our right paths, and then this big event happens, this sudden upheaval, or you have a revelation about something. Holy cow, I need to do this. And that's God coming in saying, okay, Cancer, this is not your path. Now make way for something new, and this is the path you need to be on. Others of you, with this reconciliation, reunion coming that you probably didn't think was happening, it's going to be surprising. It's going to come out of nowhere. All right. This person's coming in. You're going to see a lot more confidence and courage coming through with this person. They have overcome a lot of battles, a lot of challenges, probably even fighting with somebody, whether it's family or ex-spouse or a sibling or something like that. They've been really going through these battles, and now that they've become victorious, and on top of that, overcoming those battles, and also overcoming self-sabotaging, beating themselves up for maybe not reconciling with you before, for not, what's it called? Living up to your expectations, or for breaking promises, I'm hearing. And they've stopped beating themselves up for that. And they're saying, you know what, I have to come forward here and do what I know is right, and change things around. And when you see this person come back, Cancer, you're not really going to recognize them, because again, with this tower here, it's going to be like, holy cow, what a shock. This person's completely changed, and this is a leader, okay? This is not a follower, because maybe before your person was a follower, and now this person's going to lead. All right, feeling a lot more happier here. Nine of Cups, it's like a wish come true here, where things are really changing. And with this Tower card, this event, this invitation that you get, Cancer, it really is going to be very surprising. And especially, not only that, especially, I can't even get my thoughts straight because somebody's like getting all excited. Not only is this event, this invitation, this date a shock to you, what's also going to be shocking is the demeanor of this individual. How bold they're going to be, the self-esteem that they have, and the fact that they're taking the lead now. it is also going to be very surprising to you. And this is happening now because God knows for those of you where it's been a mundane life, it's been a little lackluster, and you're like, it's the same thing every day. God's like, okay, you know what, Cancer? You've learned your lessons, you've persevered, and now I'm going to wipe this life out of your I'm going to pull the rug from underneath you. The life that you've been living is no longer going to be part of your journey, and now this new thing is coming in, and it starts with this celebration here and this meetup, this reconciliation. But yeah, this Three of Cups energy keeps coming up. So let's see what the obstacle is. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. We have Ten of Wands and Page of Swords. Okay, so there is communication coming in. It might be a little bit challenging, but there may be something where some of you need to take this blindfold off and let go of these burdens and stress of thinking that this person who wants to reconcile with you is still dishonest, is still playing mind games, or you're wondering if this person is really, is this true? Okay, which is why I said when this person comes around, or whatever this event is, or for some of you it's somebody coming back around, or somebody who has improved greatly, who's changed a lot. You may be thinking that this person again is still playing mind tricks on you. They're not really willing to communicate like they didn't before. Or you think that, when this happens, this reunion happens, there's date happens, or whatever this is, it may have been happening to you before, Cancer, but this time it's different. We saw the Six of Wands, we saw the Tower card. It's very, very different scenario this time around. So when this person communicates with you, especially when they send you a text or a letter or something, and they say some things that are shocking, and they ask you out on this date, they say, hey, I want you to come with me to this wedding, or I want you to join me and my family, some family celebration, some birthday celebration, whatever this is. And you're going to be like, what? Are you being serious? Are we going to go back into this other thing again where we meet up and things are fine and then you disappear? That's for somebody here. They want you to trust your intuition. Again, with what you're seeing, it's like it may be a thing where you don't need to see to believe. You're going to have to really go within and trust your gut here instead of walking blindly. When I see this card, I see walk by faith, not by sight. All right? So maybe an obstacle for some of you, what's going to be challenging is you actually trusting your intuition and not becoming overburdened or stressed out when this communication comes in, or feeling heavy thinking that this individual is not being truthful. Now here's the thing with this. When this individual comes in with this communication and they ask you out, or invite you to something and want to reconcile, if you feel heavy, if you feel like darkness seeping in, if you feel completely confused, especially with the heaviness, ask the universe, is this my truth or is it not? If you feel low vibrational and heavy, it feels like a weight's being put on you with regards to this communication, then you know that there's still something off with this communication, with what this person's telling you. If you feel light, if you feel at peace, if you feel like you feel good, then that means that this person is actually being honest with you with regards to what they're telling you about reconciling and wanting to meet up, but it's going to be different this time around. All right? Trust your intuition with this. All right? Let go of this it's like let go of the overthinking and this pressure of overthinking this, especially with regards to going back to thinking that this person is, trying to play tricks on you. You're going to know, Cancer, especially if you've been through your journey and you have done a lot of soul searching. You've done a lot of lesson learning. This is lesson learning with the Page of Swords. Excuse me. So if you've gotten really good at trusting your intuition, trust your intuition with this individual. Okay. Offload any stress, any worries that come with this communication here. All right. What's interesting is we have the Five of Cups. See what I was saying about you guys overcoming this? Five of Cups. See the silver lining in this situation. Everything happens for a reason, okay? If it's been a while since you've spoken to this person, because I'm getting for some of you, there hasn't really been much communication. And some of you may have been hearing, you're getting communication, you're getting communication. You're probably hearing this again, and you're like, oh my gosh, really? And it's like, am I ever going to actually get this? It is coming, Cancer. It's just based off, of course, divine timing, right? But don't let this consume you, all right? And again, with that Five of Cups, again with the disappointments. You're thinking that when this person comes in and they want to go on this date with you or invite you to this event, they want to make amends, you think that you're going to be disappointed again. It's like you're going to be like, you know what? I don't know. Should I walk away from this? Is it going to happen again? Right? And some of you are going to be up in your head stressing about this. There's no need to do that. We saw the Six of Wands in the Tower and the Nine of Cups with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands after that. This is a test to see if you're really going to trust your intuition and if you're going to trust this individual with regards to what they're saying. Now, the Page of Swords is a trustworthy, honest individual. This person speaks with confidence and integrity here and honesty. This person knows that coming back here to reconcile with you, especially with coming in with communication after probably some amount of time, that it may be a little bit much for you or it's going to be surprising, but this person knows that they now have to come in clean. They have to speak their truth. They cannot hold back anymore. They know they need to communicate their truth clearly and honestly. Before they had issues, I'm hearing throat chakra issues. There were some childhood wounds that they had dealt with that they need to clear with regards to parents being very harsh with them, or telling them certain things that were wounding, especially with regards to having them. There could be mental abuse, guys. There could be emotional abuse with this, that they had to overcome this. And a lot of self-sabotaging here. They had to heal from this, which is why they had a hard time speaking the truth with you, and had a hard time with actually being honest here because of stuff that happened in the past. So this individual knows that they have to communicate with you without any, there's no lies here, there's no trickery, there's no backhanded stuff is what I'm hearing. This person is really coming in now with the truth, but for some of you, you're still going to doubt that this person's got something up their sleeves. Again, you have to let that not affect you. All right? Don't overdo it with second guessing this and thinking that this person is going to be doing this again. Again, go by your gut here. And with this 10, with this completion, what I'm hearing is that this communication that's coming in is going to be the real deal. Because what's going on astrologically, the truth has to start coming out for a lot of people with whatever the situation is. So you're going to think that you're going to be disappointed again. Follow that light. As I said, if you feel light, if you feel at peace, when this communication comes in, when you feel like there's a relief here, a sense of relief, then you know that this is the real deal. That this person is communicating with honesty and integrity. All right? That's what the Page of Swords is. And it could come from the form of a letter. Some of you might be text, but I'm hearing for others of you, it's more of a letter. Okay? But regardless of what it is communication. And Spirit really wants you to get away from the emotional baggage of what happened between you two. All right? Forgiveness. This is a forgiveness card. Forgiveness is what's going to set both of you free. Forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for the other person. And forgiveness really starts with yourself. When we have a hard time forgiving others, that really means subconsciously we can't forgive ourselves for allowing certain behaviors to happen, for allowing ourselves to, for make mistakes, or, being like, I can't believe I did that. It was a stupid move or whatever, something like that. No. You forgive yourself first, and then you are better able to forgive others. That helps you to move on. It helps to bring peace. It helps to allow the amazing miracles and things like Three of Cups type of energy to come into your life. All right? So don't get caught up in, what if is this not going to turn out like I was hoping all those times before? The cards are already saying that this is not going to happen this time around. Again, you have to go by your gut. Trust your instincts. If you've been feeling this communication coming, you've been feeling a reconciliation coming, trust your feelings. Be careful with being all up in the head with this. All right? Look what's still there, the Six of Wands, okay? Don't let ego get in the way. There's an Ace of Pentacles. There's like a caution here. Get grounded to make sure that you know that this communication coming in, it's the actual truth here. There's a new beginning here. It's a fresh start that comes with this communication. Don't delay this new beginning, this great prosperity, financial security and stability, and this, a much more prosperous time. It's going to be with more fertile ground here. Don't be up in this energy here where these burdens of overthinking this are going to keep you from this gift that God is giving you. There's a second chance here. I'm hearing that song by 38 Special, I think it is. Second chance. And the lyrics talk about a heart needs a second chance. For me, guys, I believe everybody does. I've given everyone that, right? Yeah, because I've forgiven them. And it's up to them whether they're going to blow that second chance or not. And sometimes, when it comes to, well, I'm not giving people second chances, use discernment with that. Sometimes you can give them a second chance with something else, opposed to, let's say with my ex-husband, okay? Like at some point he wanted to get back together, but he never really voiced that. But I didn't completely shut him out. He wanted a second chance, and like, well, let me just, I have to really be better. And he started to do these things, and I allowed him to do that. I gave him second chances with other things, especially with being a better father and stuff. I didn't completely shut him out. I didn't, God told me that, that relationship was done, but I didn't give him a second chance with where we were going to get back together, only because God had told me this is not your person. But I gave him second chances with regards to really getting back more into my son's life, my life, that type of thing, right? Again, I didn't completely cut him out. There's a difference there, but you have to utilize your own judgment, but it's really about trusting your heart and listening to what God is telling you to do with the situation. All right. Others of you, with regards to you spending more time having fun here, There may be over responsibilities with regards to a child. Maybe your child's an air sign, generally you're Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, or a student, all right? Or you have children who are students. With this, learning how to have more fun in your life, the obstacle here is not overdoing it with, either overextending yourself with caring for your kids or your students or something like that, or overdoing it with social media, all right? The stress and the burdens of social media, getting caught up in that, it's like an escape. Some of you found that social media is an escape here, looking for answers outside of yourself. Over consuming yourself with, getting caught up into these apps and things like that, and you guys are just actually having more fun doing things outside, again spending more time with friends, like physical, like get-togethers and stuff like that. No longer trying to find your happiness through social media. That's for some of you, all right, not for all of you. And if it has to do with children, right, overcommitting yourself to taking care of a child, you're now not putting yourself on the back burner, you're putting yourself in the front burner, you're balancing out the whole mother, son, mother, daughter, father, daughter, whatever this is thing. And you are no longer putting too much, taking on too many responsibilities. And you see the truth of the situation now. All right. And again, with there's also people who take advantage of you, or who are, attacking you with words, or making you feel, less of a person, that you're not worthy. You're stopping that. You're putting an end to that, because that was the obstacle before, or that is the obstacle now that you still kind of have to really clear. And again, with the Five of Cups, it's like the sadness and sorrow, disappointments here. It's like, why isn't this working out? But there's a reason for that, right? And usually when you got to get out of this Five of Cups energy, you have to elevate your vibration. And again, forgive yourself and others. You move on. And what does that do? That frees up your, what's it called? It raises your vibration so that you can have this Three of Cups energy. Let's see what the lesson here is with this situation. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have quite a few cards. We have Three of Swords. We have the Strength card. We have the Two of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Chariot. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, guys. For those of you who finally learned, or you're really going to be learning, to start having more fun in your life and not getting overly consumed with responsibilities and things and what people say to you, the lesson here, here's the disappointment card. Again, the heartbreak, the sadness that comes with this. Understanding that you're responsible for healing your heart, right? And that starts with you celebrating life, doing fun things for yourself. Okay? Understanding that heartbreak actually happens for us to learn how to clear these energies so that more positive energies can come in. Sometimes God has heartbreak happen to us to get us to realize certain things, that it's like, this is not really where you should be, Cancer. I know for me, heartbreak has actually gotten me closer to God, as crazy as that sounds. Maybe this is what that's doing with you. Heartbreak helped me to realize I was the one who was actually getting into these situations. It was me. And then I was allowing my heart to continue to get broken, and I put a stop to that. And I started to do more things for me. I stopped overextending myself. I started giving more time to others and energy to others than to myself. And that was also causing disappointments. There's also a lesson being learned here during separation, that healing, the strongest of, you build a lot of strength and resilience through separation. And that's why strength is right after the Three of Swords. So for those of you who are in separation from someone, you learned through this heartbreak. It taught you that you were stronger than what you ever thought you was possible. It taught you that you were able to recover from heartbreak over time, right? Time heals all wounds. But it's up to us to really understand it and to put in the effort to start to heal. Because especially like for me, you jump from one relationship to another and your heart hasn't fully healed from the previous relationship. This is what I did. What was I attracting? I was attracting more heartbreak, more disappointment, more pain and sorrow and loss. It was like I was losing myself because I tried to heal a broken heart with another relationship without doing the healing on my own first, without building that strength and recovering from breakups, recovering from like my divorce, that type of thing. That is a huge lesson to be learned here. Some of you have done this. Some of you, this is what you're learning right now. And when you learn to have more fun in life and saying, you know what, life isn't all about, oh, my heart's broken and this is the worst thing ever, my life is over, I'm doomed, right? Kind of like the Five of Cups energy in a sense. Pity party, I'm all sulking over here because I've been heartbroken, I'm sad and nothing, there's no rainbows, there's no sunshine. That's bullcrap. Some of you are starting to realize, you know what, there's way more to life than this. Three of Cups energy is what can help heal the Three of Swords energy. And when you raise your vibration, again, it builds up strength and resilience, builds up that confidence in yourself, believing in yourself. It's like, you know what? I can be happy. I'm the one who is responsible for my happiness. And when you go through this separation here, when you go through this healing phase, it gives you a much stronger heart, not only to prepare for the next relationship, but to prepare for your life's mission. Because Three of Swords and disappointment here and heartbreak doesn't just mean from love. It can mean from your job, right? It can mean the disappointment where you put all your heart, soul, and energy into something you're passionate about, your life's mission, and it didn't go the way you thought it would. But then what did it do? It built up that strength to continue to persevere and push forward so that you won't back down. You wouldn't back down and you wouldn't go back to this Three of Swords energy, because this is low vibrational, a sense where your heart chakra is not healed and there's darkness in there, and that blocks your abundance from coming in. Understanding that it's always darkest before the dawn, and that you have to go through that darkness to build up that character, to build up that strength, that resilience, to build up that courage and confidence to say, you know what, I am way stronger than I thought. This is not going to get the best of me, because sometimes the devil creeps in with these energies and tries to get us to stay here, which prevents us from following our mission and really brightening our light. See, when I talked about celebration for you going through this long journey, guys, with healing through the self, some of you have been in a very long separation from somebody, but you're stronger than you've ever been. Others of you, this is what you're learning right now. Preparing for union. Because harmonious sacred union cannot occur if you are still in Three of Swords energy, if you still have that heartbreak in your heart, if you still feel that heartbreak in your heart space. Because this was all preparation for union, preparation for your joint mission with your counterpart. If it's not the counterpart thing, it's about associating yourself with like-minded people, Finding friendships where you're on the same page, you have the same core values, same goals, similar aspirations, people who are going to be in your corner. No longer spending time with people or having friends or dealing with family members who are bringing you down, who are bringing you Three of Swords. Being ready for partnerships, business partnerships, could even be with a Leo, because Strength card is Leo. This whole Three of Swords phase of your journey here, Cancer, was really, really leveling you up. Okay? In preparation for a business partnership where you guys are going to be very successful. We did see the Six of Wands. With a divine partner, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, where you guys are being crowned now because of everything that you've been through this separation, through these trying times. A huge lesson. Either you're learning this now or you've already learned this, Cancer. Take it how it resonates. But that is the big key here, which is why it's the first card that came out. With everything that you learn from Three of Swords. This is about learning how to unconditionally love yourself and others, not blaming others for what happened, not expecting others to fulfill your happiness or for them to love you, to make you feel better. This is about a truce, finding peace and tranquility within a partnership, within a friendship, with love. This is no longer trying to change somebody else just to get them to like you. This is no longer you trying to change so many things about yourself just to get others to love you or to like you. You found your Ace of Cups. Your person found the Ace of Cups. And now you're ready to exchange those cups because you found the ultimate fulfillment within yourselves. And with the Knight of Cups here, following your heart, listening to your intuition, not listening to what everybody else is telling you to do. With this water energy here is more cups energy with the healing. On this mission to find healing, what is really going to ultimately heal me and bring me fulfillment? Oh, that's me going off and finding my happiness for my own, doing things for myself and going out there and having fun to raise my vibration. It's part of the quest here. You may be dealing with a water sign, another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But then you're also showing up, you're showing up very strongly here. Maybe some of you are dealing with another Cancer. Or you have strong Cancer in your chart. Okay? But you're here. Showed up to your reading. You could also have strong Leo in your chart is what I'm hearing. But following your heart. Seeing the truth in the situation where, you know what, there's not going to be a harmonious, solid foundation in a friendship, in a business partnership, in a relationship, a companionship, if there is no unconditional love there, if there's no forgiveness there, if both parties have not healed. If I wouldn't have trusted my intuition and started to follow what I wanted to do, I wouldn't be ready for the sacred union. Listening to your divine guidance with regards to focusing on yourself, nurturing yourself. Cancer, you're all about nurturing. You are the mother of the zodiac, right? The moon rules you. Very keen on your intuition, very psychic, very intuitive, very artistic for some of you. Following your heart, which is listening to God, because listening to God gets you going to have that willpower and fortitude to get in your chariot and head towards your destiny, because God is always leading you towards your destiny, but that's with you following your heart, which is following your divine guidance. There's another victory success card here. See how this progresses? I need to recover from this hurt. I can't be focusing so much on union here. I have to align myself with that. I have to build my confidence and courage, that willpower, that fortitude. I have to start following my heart and listening to what God is telling me, because God is going to lead me to victory. And for those of you who've done that, you are being led to this reconciliation right here. There's that victory right there. You finally made it through. You've overcome a lot of battles, but you continued to push through and have that strength of will. It said, you know what? I just got to go follow what God is telling me to do, even if it hurts. It's the same thing with the business here for some of you. I love doing this, but it's bringing me some disappointment. But you know what? If it's bringing me that fulfillment, if I know I'm being of service to others, I'm being of service to God, I'm following my divine mission here. Stuff that doesn't happen for me happens for a reason, because God is leading me to something greater. There's a bigger blessing coming. And those of you who've been really guided to focus on nurturing yourself and healing yourself, understanding that miracles do exist, building something for yourself. Like I said, some of you are business people. There's the Queen of Pentacles right there. There's success, leading you to success. All this stuff that's happened here, Cancer, was leading you to victory, to success, to you becoming this Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's warm-hearted and kind, who has really valued themselves for who they are and not try, she didn't try to be somebody that she wasn't. This is the minor arcana of the Empress. That she is worthy of love, that she is deserving of it. She is worthy of a successful business, of prosperity and happiness and beautiful things, luxurious things even, living the good life. But she had to work hard to get here, and she had to have a lot of patience. A lot of it. That's earth energy. So yeah, the others of you with this reconciliation coming in, there have been misunderstandings here, which is why this person's got to come rectify this. I said this person has a lot of courage and confidence coming through here, because they know they've disappointed you time and time again. But they have to believe in miracles. They have to understand that they're worthy of love, that they can come forward and do the right thing and say, you know what? I know this didn't work out. I know this was challenging. I know this was tough. I know it broke your heart more than once. But I need to come forward and make amends. There's a truce here. Having compassion also for this person, and forgiveness and acceptance with unconditional love. Yeah, see, with this having a lot of strength, courage, confidence, compassion for you, for this connection. They want union with you. There's a marriage here, because we have the Knight of Cups with the Two of Cups here. You guys are now aligned vibrationally, which is why this is happening. That's why this comes in with the Three of Cups, you being high vibrational, enjoying life, and then watch what changes. Your person follows suit. They get into alignment with your vibration, because that is a very high vibrational card. That's violet flame level for me, which is unconditional love. This person is now coming in to invite you to something, propose something to you. Could even be a proposal of marriage. We do have marriage here, and celebrations and engagements and weddings and things. Could even be moving in together. Who knows? Everybody's different. As I say, moving in together, there it is with the Chariot card. Yeah. I'm hearing let's go on an adventure. Let's go right after the sunset. Let's go on this trip, because there's travel. Could be travel over water, because that's Knight of Cups. Or something about a boat. Let's go on this trip. Let's go somewhere and let's talk about this. Because it seems like this person is heading towards you, Cancer. For those of you who are now this Queen of Pentacles. A beautiful person who cares about others, but she puts herself first before anybody else. For businesses also, there's success with this business. It's going to be very prosperous. There's money coming in. Things are changing if you are a business owner and things haven't really been working out so far. It's been, like I said, it's been slow. It's going to take off here with this Chariot. There's fast movement here. It's going from a slow trot, and it's going to take off with this faster horse here. Okay. That's a big lesson. In the bottom of the deck, I forgot, here's Gemini energy, Magician card. Understanding that you have the ability to create your own reality, that your thoughts create things, that you have everything that you need to create the life that you want. Visualizing it and manifesting it to the physical, but allowing yourself to work your magic and also co-create with the universe and allow God to work his magic to bring about the things that your heart is desiring, or to also bring about things that God is giving you more of than what your heart was desiring, because that's the magic in that too. It's like magical things are appearing out of nowhere for some of you, Cancer. You've manifested this. But it's more so about you communicating clearly with the universe as to what you want and letting it go, and you just creating your magic, taking inspired action to do whatever God has called you to do. That you already had the power and magic within you all along. Again, some of you have learned this lesson. Others of you, this is what you're learning. And again, with having more fun in life, taking responsibility for your life's actions, understanding that you are ultimately responsible for your happiness and the relationships that you have and the life that you live, it's because you understand that you have the power and the magic to do that. But it's also about raising your vibration and communicating with the universe. Hey, this is really what I want. And the universe says, well, why don't you take action towards this? Okay, let me do that. And then you go do that, and you let God do the rest. Okay. There's a new beginning here. There's a magical new beginning. There's a lot of magic surrounding this reading is what I'm hearing. Okay. You now know that you have all these tools that God gave you. And your life's going to be very different going forward. Queen of Wands, see the Queen of Light here. Shining your light. Some of you, you've manifested this because your light is shining so brightly. You've been high vibrational for a while, and now this is manifesting to the physical. Some of you are also, with fulfilling your dharma, you are the spiritual leader. You're somebody that everybody goes to, or you have this charisma about you. You may be very attractive even, but even if that isn't the case, or well, if you feel that way, that everyone's attractive in their own right? But what's attractive about you, Cancer, for some of you, not for all of you, because some of you, you're going to get here. Others of you, you're already here. there's this light within you, and the way you speak and the way you act and the way you do your mission work or whatever this is, it's inspiring to others. You are a light of inspiration. You are a beacon of hope. You're a beacon of light, and people are so drawn to you. And it also helps elevate your vibration to an even higher level. And it goes back and forth, right? It's like an exchange of energies between those who like love you for what you do and you loving for what you're doing, and you helping people. And it's like this beautiful energy that's being transferred between those that you lead or those that you help out, and the people who get that help from you. Knight of Swords, staying focused, laser focused on your mission. This person who's coming in is going to come in real fast. It's like your light is shining so brightly, it's blinding them, and then it's kind of giving them that green light. It's like, okay, it's time for me to go after Cancer here, even though this is the Queen of Wands. But others of you, this is about you creating that life for yourself that you want, and understanding that you have what it takes. You have that courage, confidence, that self-belief, the fearlessness within you. Shine your light. Because shining your light is what's going to bring about these magical, wonderful things that just fall into your lap. All right? Okay. Let's see what guidance we have for you. Yeah, some of you, it's time to celebrate. With all those lessons there that you've learned, it's a lot. Others of you, those are the lessons you're going to be learning. And the group that is now celebrating after going through all these trials and tribulations, that's going to be inspiration for those of you who are just starting on your healing journey, that is what will happen for you when you have learned those major lessons. Let's see what guidance we have for Cancer. So yeah, there's a reconciliation here for some. There's marriage, reunion, harmonious sacred union, a marriage proposal. I already said that. Some trip, some event, some fun stuff is happening. Okay. Travel. Ooh, look. Divine connection. Oh my goodness. It's number 8. See, there's also abundance coming in with this. Understanding. Number 2. I know there's this glare here. These are very shiny cards. As usual, I will read the book. Divine connection. See, so she has this lotus in her hand. She's surrounded by lotuses. That is about new beginnings. We talked about new beginnings. It's also that flower that starts off at the bottom of murky waters and it rises to the top as this beautiful blossoming flower. It's about enlightenment. It's about self-growth. It's about new beginnings. It's about spirituality. Understanding that you are this beautiful flower that can go through anything. If you could come from the depths of murky waters to the top looking like this, that's when you've really made it. Right? You didn't allow those murky waters that you went through to affect you. You persevered, and the next thing you know, I'm going to become that lotus flower, and this is what some of you have completed here. Illuminating your light when you open up and you blossom like that. And that is what attracts all these wonderful, beautiful things. Divine connection. Water lily opens the crown chakra, raises awareness, and encourages enlightenment. Selenite, which is the crystal, the crystal that will help with your healing, supports connection with the divine. Instead of looking externally for guidance, which can be open to misinterpretation or put you at the mercy of someone else's agenda, focus on strengthening your own connection with the divine. That is your best, most reliable North Star, the guiding source that you can always follow, even through the darkest night. I look to my own North Star and am guided by the truth of my spirit. I am complete in myself and confident in my connection with the divine. See what I was talking about? That Page of Swords, going outside of yourself, too much social media and stuff like that for guidance. Too much tarot, maybe, unless whatever tarot you're getting is actually truthful guidance to get you on your path, right? But again, I know at some point people get so hung up on tarot, but until they start realizing, you know what, I'm not going to need that as much anymore. I know what happened to me, I'll be honest. When I came across it, it was like, oh my God, look at all these readings. And then I said, wait a minute. I got some really good advice for some really awesome readers. And I only started to follow them. And then I realized, okay, I got what I need. And then I started focusing more on myself and following my North Star. And that's when I got because one of the readers kept talking about leaving my job and starting my life's purpose in my business, which I finally did. But, and I started to learn more from that particular reader. And I was, it got me to here. That's part of what got me to here. And then I didn't have to go seek so much guidance off of that. But there are certain people who were excellent at providing what needs to be said. Those, especially if it's coming from if it might be a little bit hard to hear, you're working with a true light worker. When they're giving you this guidance, when it's hard for you to hear, it's hard for you to swallow, those are the people you should be following, if anything. But of course, as it says, your own inner guidance is your best, most reliable North Star. Okay? Sometimes tarot readers get people on their paths, and then those individuals, they now have a better understanding as to what it is they need to do, which is why this is the bottom of the deck. Understanding. Cinquefoil promotes the ability to see another's point of view and unravels hindrances to understanding. Dioptase enhances heart-centered communication. Creating a bridge between people or groups requires setting the ego aside. Center yourself in love and light with the intent to understand things from others' points of view. Once you can see all sides, act as a peacemaker, helping others release their biases and view others with compassion and understanding. I am secure enough in myself to see others' viewpoints. I seek to build compassion and understanding between myself and others. See with that strength card there? Having compassion is very important. You are a true divine feminine where you are able to have compassion for others and able to forgive. All right, let's see. We're going to get other guidance for you. What other guidance do we have for Cancer? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. The power symbol showed up. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. See, with the raising that vibration, doing things that light you up, and you have a fun time with the Queen of Pentacles back here. See, the lesson is focusing on yourself, your well-being. Cleanse, purify, protect the physical body. This is a physical side of you. All right? That is of the utmost importance. Bottom of the deck, one enchanted evening, the perfect night. Okay. So, yeah, there's some really magical event happening. That's why I said there's something magical here with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is enchanted. Something magical here is happening. Cancer. It's funny because they don't want me to tell you what this perfect night is. It does have to do with this invitation, this event here. There's something here where maybe, Cancer, you're going to be invited to this event and it's going to be like some really nice outing or something, which turns into a marriage proposal or something. I might have blown it for somebody, but that's what I'm getting. But now they're telling me to stop talking. All right. They're telling me to stop talking. All right. Gemini got something similar. Okay. I think it was Gemini's reading from last week. Hey, there's my cat, Midnight. Midnight, say hello to Cancer. Can you guys see her? She's there. Yeah, she's there. All right. Let's see what's going on with love for Cancer. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guides, your support, and your clarity. Made with love. A gift from the heart, sentimental, an offering or contribution. Try new things, being there, support. Okay? Now, what I'm getting from this, guys, this is not just your love interest, your other person. This is about all of your relationships, okay? So what I'm getting with this is, with regards to love and your loving relationships, some of you have realized, as I said, you've been very, maybe you literally make things with love for other people. You bake things, cookies or cupcakes, or you make stuff and you give it to other people. Maybe your mom, who's always the one that like creates all these awesome cakes, and now my cat's really getting into the reading here. Midnight, what are you doing? Oh my God, she's never done this. She's supporting you guys. Anyway, I'm going to let her do her thing. We're almost done anyway. Some of you, maybe the mom or the dad even, who's like, oh my gosh, Cancer does all these wonderful baked goods and you're always giving to people and doing all these things. And then again, that's part of the 10 of Wands where you're overextending yourself because you're so giving from the heart. But what's happened is you're like, I'm so done. You're mentally tapped, emotionally spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted, ready to make a change. You see what I've said for some of you? You're just like, I'm not doing this anymore. I have to live my life for Cancer. I have to do what makes me happy. Pointing to myself, right? That's what I had to learn too, guys. So some of you are kind of like, I'm not going to overextend myself so much. Being there and supporting others when very few people were being there for you and supporting you, you're like, I'm done. I'm done. There's no way I can do this anymore. That's why some of you, you're really starting to learn to take better care of yourself and your happiness, because you are ultimately responsible. Some of you are learning to say no, finally, which is phenomenal, guys. So keep that up. There's also, for others of you with your person, they're going to be giving you a gift. Maybe they actually made something for you. And it could even be this offer, right? This invitation here, this offer, contribution. Like, hey, you know what? Let's go try this out. All right? I'm so done with doing the same old thing. I'm ready to make a change. This is coming from your person. They were so tired of doing the same thing over and over again. It's like, I have to stop disappointing Cancer. I have to stop disappointing myself. I have to stop doing the same things that are not for my highest good. And the same thing with you now. Your person's like, let's do something different. Which is why with that perfect night, that enchanted evening, there's something here that this person is doing, that they're offering you with this date, this invitation to something. This person's got something up their sleeve, but it's a good thing, all right? They put a lot of love into this, whatever this is. And I did say it could be a date night that turns into an engagement or something like that, or a romantic trip, or someone's got something planned up the butt with regards to this whatever this offer is, whatever this invitation is, this outing, all right? This could even be what they're communicating to you. You know what? I want to do something different because I want to prove to you how much I love you. I want to prove to you that I really do care, that I'm going to be there, that I'm going to support you. All right. Somebody is coming in with a lot of gifts, perhaps. Someone really planned something out here, like for a long time, because they want to get this right. They're very serious about this. And again, it's going to come as a shock to you because they now want to be there for you, because before they weren't. And they felt pretty bad about it. They're like, I have to stop doing this. And this is also for them too, learning to balance out their lives and stuff like that. So there's something beautiful that's coming in. And remember, take what resonates here. So I'm not sure what Midnight's doing over here, but this is very interesting. She's putting love in this reading, guys. I telling you, if you've watched me before, she has never, ever, ever done this. And I've done a gazillion videos already. So, all right, Cancer. If you would like a personal reading with me or a live coaching session, or if you would like a past life reading, which I now launched on my website, there's a link directly to that. Check out the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, you'll find all of my services and things underneath the personalized reading section. If you are a divine counterpart, a twin flame, I have those particular readings underneath the light counterpart section if you are interested. What else was I going to say? I also have my memberships. There's links to my memberships where you get exclusive content and you get to have special live sessions with me where I could do free readings for everybody and you don't have to do with the ads and other crazy people. If you're interested in that, there's a link to where the memberships are. There's different tiers in the description box below. So other than that, I guess Midnight is still going to stay here in the reading. I love this. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she's looking at that plant that fell over. That's why. All right, guys. Well, Cancer, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess with Capella Wellness, starring out.